Hey Compass community. I've been doing a series about our values and how to live those values in this really crazy season. And the value I'm going to talk about today is generosity. We have had a lot of awesome examples of generosity that I wanted to share because I am so proud of my team and how well they've been handling all that the world has been throwing at them in the last few weeks. I've been practicing my own value of community, and one of the things we've been doing is we've been Skyping my parents. And I asked my kids who are teenagers, I asked them to ask my parents a question. And recently, one of my kids asked my parents, "Is this the worst virus you've ever been through?" My parents actually were able to say, "No, this isn't. We've actually been through polio. We've been through AIDS. We've lived through some things that were really, truly scary. And although this is very scary and very serious, this is not the worst thing that they've lived through." So just a little bit of historical perspective for you that although for me, this is the scariest and the craziest thing I've ever been through in my life. We look over 75 years and 100 years, and we have people among us that have lived through worse. And so I encourage you to reach out to some of those people that may be older in your community, feeling isolated, and give them a minute of your time. Be generous. And that is the value I want to spend a minute on today is generosity. How to be generous. How to be generous with our time. How to be generous with our resources. This is a time where people may be hoarding and doing crazy stuff, but we want to act in opposition to those things because we want to practice our value of generosity. Some stories that are going around my organization that make me crazy proud that I want to share is number one, we had a situation where we had a client that was low on personal wipes, something they need for their own personal care. And we were able to reach out to clients and staff, and within 2 hours, we're able to get 900 wipes. So I just have a team that's reaching out and doing what they can to get our clients and our staff what they need to be successful and be safe. On that note, if you have a need, we've been collecting some things here in our office as we get an opportunity, if we find wipes, as we find hand sanitizer, as we even find some food and some other things that you may be low on, we've been collecting and we are very happy to share. So if you have a need, please let your CF or ILSM know, and we want to share with you. We want to share our resources. So please reach out so that we can share. We also have team members that have been very generous with their creativity. There's going to be some care packages going out and some games and some activities so that people can stay sane in this season of staying at home. Another unique way we've decided to be generous is with a service. So we have something that's been available to all of our staff called Healthiest You. It's a teledoc service. But in this situation and in this time when it's very difficult to get in with doctors, we thought it might be good to sign everyone up. So all of our staff have been signed up for Healthiest You. Be looking for information on how you can connect with Healthiest You and use it for both yourself and your family. We want you to have this resource. I personally have used it. I remember I was on a trip, I was in Orlando actually, and I had this weird rash. Actually, it was all over my legs. It was awful. It was so itchy. I had no idea what it was to this day. But I was able to send pictures and to get the right medications and get it taken care of even when I was on vacation in Orlando. So it's a pretty cool service and it's very helpful. And it'll just give you one more resource in this kind of crazy season. So if you have something, a sore throat or a situation where you just want some medical advice, this is available to you. So be looking for that information and know that we just wanted to give you one more resource, anything we can to make the season a little bit easier on all of us. So thank you to my team. You've all been incredible and so generous. Some of my staff have had trouble getting to shift. They've actually been pulled over and had to show their ID badges. So I just want to say thank you. You've all been practicing generosity and living our values, and I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. And I'll see you again next time.